Hi all, this is Alyssa from Sweet Curl Elixirs, and this is my product instruction introduction video. I just got done filming a unboxing for Influencer, and I really didn't want to have to film anything until I was done with the prednisone and my moon face, my big squishy moon face went down a little bit because I'm really swollen and my eyes are so tiny anyway that, like, you know, I'll have to put some toothpicks in there so that you can even see my eyes. But anyways, this actually is not a bad day, I guess, to go ahead and film because my hair today is not great. So even though normally I try to stretch washing for as long as possible, today's just, I tried beachy waves yesterday, and apparently my hair just doesn't do beachy waves anymore. I mean, it used to when I first started. Like, I really didn't have to try for them. It just, you know, I'd scrunch a little bit and it was beachy. And now I rake and I try to get it to where it's looser and stuff, and then I kind of toss it around, and all I get is basically the same hair, only frizzier and less clumpy. So that's that. And it's, I mean, you can't really tell on the video, but it's frizzy. It's actually still kind of wet because I tried to reduce the frizz a little bit. But anyway, so what I was saying on my blog post about the videos and why I was having so much trouble getting them is that while your curl pattern doesn't really play a whole lot of, you know, it just doesn't play a big role in choosing what products will work for you and what ingredients will work for you. It does play a very big role in, you know, how you use the products. You know, wavies, for instance, a lot of us have a very weak curl pattern, and raking and brushing and stuff will pull us down and weigh us down, and it's just not really good. On the other hand, if you have really coily hair, you're not going to want to scrunch. You're going to want to elongate your curls as much as you possibly can. So this is what I mean by, you know, your curl pattern does play a large role in how you're going to use the products. So when I get around to doing the actual instructional videos, I will show you how I do it as a wavy. My hair is 2C, I guess. I don't know. I've never really been into curl typing. Sorry, my bunny's nudging me. He wants to play, I guess. When I do the videos, that's how I'll be doing it. I'll be doing a lot of scrunching because my hair, I can rake it and it looks okay, but basically the curl pattern kind of stays the same, except I get very flat on top, pretty much like it is now, but actually kind of worse because this isn't too bad. It's just still kind of wet. But anyways, I guess my point is, you know, you'll have to take into account your individual curl pattern or patterns, as the case may be. A lot of us do have 2 or 3 different curl patterns on our head. But basically, you're just going to have to kind of, if it's your first time using the product, you'll have to play around with which technique works best for your individual hair. Just like, you know, there might be a lot of 2C wavies out there that my techniques don't work for them. You know, I mean, that's the nature of our hair, ladies. I mean, I don't know what else to say. One thing that I have noticed, though, is that ladies with hair that's more porous, it helps to put your product in very wet hair, and I mean dripping wet hair. And those with coarser hair types tend to prefer to put their products in on drier hair. Whether it's, yes, baby, I see you. whether it's what was I saying? Dryer hair. Okay, yes. Whether it's scrunch dried or you know, flour sack towel dried or microfiber, whatever. You know, how dry. That's one. That's one variable that you will also have to consider when using products. And it sounds like such a trivial thing, but I'm telling you that one step could make a big difference for your hair. I mean, if you usually put stuff in soaking wet hair, try drying your hair a little bit and putting in product and see if that works better for you. There are also other techniques like plopping. Plopping works great for me. For shorter haired wavies and curlies, it may not. For those with really, really curly hair, it probably is not going to work. Things like clipping, what type of clips you use. And there's so many variables when using products and styling your hair with different techniques that it would take me forever, and I would have this huge library of videos to go through. So that's why I wanted to make an introductory video and blog post about, you know, what the differences, you know, you can probably expect with your curl pattern versus how I do my own hair, because you know, it works for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you. So, you know, that's just where I'm at. I mean, I would try to do videos, and then I would get to like certain places, and I'd be like, well, wait a minute, you know, because not everybody's going to want to scrunch their hair at this point, and not everybody's going to want their hair to be this wet at this point, and not everybody's going to want to clip at this point. So that was, you know, my roadblock into setting, you know, getting the videos done and everything. And let's see, is there anything else? I think in the blog post I will probably go ahead and list, like, you know, this certain hair type may want to try this, this certain hair type may want to try this, and when I do the videos, I will try to stop and say, you know, well, this is what I do, but if your hair is less wavy, more curly, whatever, you might want to try doing this or something. So that's pretty much my introductory video on the styling videos that are coming, I promise. Like I said, I really wanted to wait until my smushy face went down, but that's prednisone, I guess. It's not pretty, but I'm well and I'm out of the hospital and didn't need surgery, so in that respect, I love you, prednisone, but you don't have to make me look like I have a moon for a face. And the lighting is terrible at this time of day anyway, so I have makeup on, you just can't see it. And I have eyes, see? Eyes. You just can't see those either. Because I'm so swollen. But anyways, yeah, I will definitely try to get on the styling videos as soon as I can. I really wanted them to be out a lot sooner, but then the whole hospital thing happened, and I had to get caught up, and I know a lot of you were kind of getting upset with me, and I do apologize for that. I was really doing the best I could. I mean, I stayed up nights, worked all into the afternoon the next day until the mailman was knocking at my door. And then I would get, you know, a few hours of sleep, and then the next day I'd be so sick. I mean, it was just a mess. But anyways, I am caught up now. I am having a little bit of trouble with the post office right now, but I am caught up. Things that should be shipped are shipped, I think, except for a few that probably should have gone out today, but I just didn't have time. I had the out-of-the-box sampler that was due, and that was 100 samples that I had to get out. So that kind of took up a lot of my time yesterday and the night before. But I am going to get my house cleaned up and pay attention to this rabbit before he you can probably hear him scratching in the background. He's scratching at the I don't know if you can see it. The stairs, you see that? Of the stairs, the bottom of the stairs. It's a piece of plywood, and it's our baby gate that we did because it was a lot cheaper than buying an actual pet gate or baby gate. We actually, and he can get around it, but he knows that he's not supposed to, so it just kind of acts as a reminder to him. But he likes to chew on it, so I don't know. He's weird, but he's my baby. Well, anyways, that got in long drawn out. You can tell I'm nervous. I ramble. So I will try to get on those videos. And sorry this turned into be a 10-minute long video. I did not intend for that to happen. And I will, post on the blog. I'll probably go ahead and post this right away. And I'll do the instructions and techniques and stuff at some later point.